Hello guys, today we're playing craftmine. I've played this before. I've just test how it works, and so we're playing craftmine. I'm gonna start by making the first mine. This is really loud. I don't know why. So yeah, I'm not. You'll probably. I'm gonna play like about 2 hours, and I'm gonna cut that to make it like not too long of a video. So yeah, yeah, it's loading. I this is the longest part of the whole game, just the loading. So if as you can see, if I go into my inventory, I don't have anything. So I have to break blocks, get wood, and craft stuff with the crafter. I do need to go um in some time, but by then. So I'm going to. This will be out. Yesterday? No, not yesterday. The day before that. Saturday I went to fax. If someone doesn't know what the fax is, it's a convention. It's like a Comic Con, but in Belgium. Super fun. I was there with Nora, Kyle, and some other people. I'll put their channel in the comments or in the description. That's fast. Okay, if you don't know how craft mine works, I'll explain it real quick. You start off with absolutely nothing, and you need to get stuff with XP. You need to unlock stuff with XP. You can craft stuff by using the crafter in the beginning of the game, and you at the end of the game you can craft probably with your inventory. Um, you can even craft with your inventory 3x3 areas. You need to find those beams around the world to get some um to leave. So if you wanna that you can leave, and if you leave, you get stuff, and you get XP based on how many things you bring out of the world. And with that XP, you can upgrade your world and your Minecrafter. It's lots of fun. You can have your own worlds. You can have so many different types of worlds. It's like the best. I think this is like the best April Fool's update they Minecraft has done. Uh, that's what I think. That maybe not what you guys feel about it, but I think this is like the best April Fool's update they have done. So yeah, I always start with a few things I buy, not buy, but you know what I mean. And there's some things I don't want to get. So at the end of the game, I don't know if there's a end of the game and what you can do, but I'm going to just play and see where we get. So yeah, if you if you don't, if you yeah, you can find like these things over here. These drop the dirt. These, and then if you take them to the portal outside, you can like you can get them and upgrade your mines with it. So if you see, you get if you can see right about the value under the rock hopper name, you can see the value is now 0.18. If you that's the amount, I think the amount of XP or the level you that gets put put into your inventory. Yeah, if you can see, I had it was 0.18 and now I have 1.8. That's a little secret if you ever want to play this yourself. This is only on Java, which I think is like really sad. Bedrock players should be angry, getting a bit angry because this is like the fourth of like all the 15 April Fools. They didn't get something, so that's pretty sad. But yeah. So I'll just in a second I'm gonna buy my first thing. Oh yeah, you get these trophies. That's pretty. Whoa, a shiny one. Oh, shiny. That's the first one I saw. A shiny trophy. And yeah, now I have 1 XP. So the first one I most of the time do is, let's see, this one and um this one and this one. These 3 are the first ones, and then sometimes this one just for this. But I'm starting with this one. Imagine taking 2 things and combining them into one, and then you can. Now I can not craft in my inventory, but I can craft on a crafting table. So yeah, that's a bit how the game works. There are guides on YouTube, like a lot of them. I've also found out that if you get a what's it called, underground exit, then it will probably most likely spawn under not underground, but like in a cave's entrance or something. Like you'll probably see a lot of them. I will show you in a second. But first I'm gonna leave this mine. So yeah, you get XP based on what you just did. This is when it's glowing green, that means you won. When it's glowing red, that means you lost and you died. When you die, you lose everything. But there's a but. Goku. There's a when you lose, you lose everything in your inventory, but you don't lose any of your upgrades and stuff. So yeah, so bigger maybe you shouldn't hold all these blocks in your hands as pockets. That's what I most of the time buy, and then this and then this. So learning, get more experience after each mine. And if I have enough, I will buy this, and then I would buy this, but no, I don't have enough for that. Let's see. Mining, hunt. So yeah, now when I hunt, then you get more food from hunting. Let's see. So this is like the base of the mine. So when you look at what that is, it's like that's where everything starts. It's like base type rock, based rock type, stone, surface worlds, surface exits, savanna biomes, sheeps, skeletons, and then this is an extra with, so this is frogs, so you would get frogs. Now I'm gonna get, oh, let's see what, pigs, why not? And then going into the world. You always have to add at least one thing into the world, or you can't open it, which is cool because you have like you can choose how many things you add, but most of the time I just add the maximum amount of things because that's just the easiest way. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you. I bought the crafting thing, so now if I real quick got a crafting table, then I can craft with the crafting table. You see how fast there's sometimes where you have to like move a long way, and I mean a long way to get a portal to spawn. I one time had to move from 0, 0, I think. Yeah, it's just the first location where you spawn all the way 2,000 blocks out just to get one portal that I could find. So at first it's quite weird because you don't have to, when you get the crafting table, you don't have to use the crafter anymore if you use the crafter a lot. If you haven't used the crafter a lot, it shouldn't be that weird. There was also something wrong. I don't know if it was just my world or it was a weird glitch, but I kept getting, for some reason, eggs every time I spawned into a world. Like, I would get a chicken egg every time I spawn into the world, which was quite weird. Because you don't expect to just get a chicken egg. Oh, you just get into a world and you just have a chicken egg. That's just weird. Right. I'm gonna cut out. I can't speak at the moment. I don't know why. I'm gonna cut out a lot of parts, so sometimes you'll just see me walking, and then I'll just say I'll cut to the next part or something, or you'll just see me walking, and then all of a sudden I'm like somewhere different. That's because I cut the video, and then yeah, I just played it because once I had made like a Minecraft video, but it was like an hour-long video, and no one's watching that. There's no plot in it. There's just walking. It's just me. So yeah. I'm going to make blocks. I've seen another secret. You can have once you buy a furnace, so you start a furnace. That's when you start off with a furnace. You can buy that, and if you buy it, then you have like a little glitch where you can, for some reason, don't know why, but for some reason, you can um what's it called? You can wait, can I not? Yeah, for some reason you can make blocks out of the coal you get, and then you just get experience from that block. Even though you don't get experience from the first coal you'd get from that, you would get experience from the block you make. So that's pretty cool. Of course, everything you walk around with, you would have to, you want to. Jesus, man, my fucking, I don't want, I don't know. So the more you have in your inventory, of course, the more XP you get. It also says it on the bottom of your screen once you go back into the matrix. I'll say the matrix. Once you go in there, you get sort of um you sort of see on the bottom of your screen it will say, oh yeah, I'll show you real quick. If you see the things on the top left, those are the traits that's on in our world. But yeah, so at the bottom, like in chat right here, it said how much XP I got, and so yeah, every time you, yeah, every time you win a level, you get XP. Now see, I can give 20 of my levels to this, to upgrade it, but I'm not gonna do that yet. The big thing is you have, what's it called? A Yeah, I'll show you that. Inventory crafting. You have keys you can get also for the doors. I don't know what they do, but so you can get keys. Mm. The pet things cost nothing. That I don't know what that is, but yeah, these doors have keys you can get. I'll just cut to when something gets interesting. So I'll see you then. So yeah, exactly. If you see, this coal gives you nothing. But if I go to the crafter, put the coal in there, this gives me nothing, and that gives me some. So this does give me something, and this doesn't. And as you can see, the egg thing, that's Oh, I know what the egg thing is. This is from the pet thing, the pet. You know, the pet thing I just got. That's where the egg comes from. But yeah, I'm fasting fast. I'll fast forward until something good happens. I couldn't find an exit, bro. The first weird thing happened. We have a weird world. Enter man in particular. Yeah, last world you'll see I died because I couldn't find a world and I just jump off a cliff because I couldn't open anymore. Okay. Oh no. That was easy. Okay, let's go collect some iron. Jesus! That actually scared me. Damn, there's a lot. There's a lot of villagers. Over there, over here. 2 villages. Damn. So yeah, now I'm gonna collect as much as I can so I can um, leave with a lot of XP. I hope I can find a some wood or something. Let's go look for a crafting table or wood or something like that. Crafting table. Yes. Jesus, this camel is annoying. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Let's go! You got a key. So that was cool. Now, which door should I open? Let's open this one. Open it. What the? Huh? What is this? Just stairs? Is there something down here? No, no entrances. Oh, this is weird. Oh, I think I'm stuck. Yep, I'm stuck. Wait, I can fix it. It just takes a while. This is weird. Okay, I'm back. Oh, more XP. Okay, I got a lot of XP. No. Let's see. Yeah, why not? Um, okay. So yeah, if this goes, I think infinite, and then you can put your winnings and your lows on here. So yeah, I have now a phantom and a eternal rain and eternal darkness. What mob zombies? But I think I'm gonna end it here. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.